gotta wait for you alone. I got a love that I can't chase, the kind of mystery won't fade. I gotta wait for you alone, and I'm wasting away. You've taken every
Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League presented by Ancient World Gaming. Tonight, we got the AWG Cup Series here for their premier Crown Jewel event, the Mission 22 300 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Long night ahead of us. 200 laps, 300 miles, just 50 laps short of what they did on Sunday. But we'll go over the points real quick while you guys are out there qualifying, as there were some changes in the points, not too many. Of course, Barkley getting that win last week by a meddling jumped restart. Didn't really need to win, but he got it. A couple things to note: Kuhn's getting bumped out. Chase getting bumped in this last week. Very tight battle for that. Really, the final 3 or 4 transfer spots is getting pretty close. I know Brandon Park's 26 above, Rafferty 36, but I would say Rafferty, Zach, Tim, and definitely Ethan. I mean, top 15s the rest of the season will do for them to mark themselves into the playoffs. We're only fielding. Forgot to look. We're only fielding 24 tonight. 28 drivers tonight. So actually a pretty full field here tonight for one of the Crown Jewel events here in Relentless. Currently Ethan getting that pole position. We'll leave these standings up for a little bit. Let you guys look at them. Figure out where your favorite driver is. But tonight's race is called the Mission 22 300. I go ahead and sponsor this race almost every year. Mission 22 is a non-profit organization that's out there to help veterans out. I mean, as the logo says itself, united we stand, united in the war against veteran suicide. It is a stat that 22 Veterans Day take their lives. When I say veterans, that could be active duty, retired, reserves. So they're out there making sure they can do what they can to provide programs, help. There's some programs out there I just heard about today. Apparently, they train dogs to become service dogs. And there have been cases where they take in someone's puppy, and they take him as a puppy, train him, send him back to the veteran, and that dog is now, or that puppy is now a service dog. I didn't know about that. That was pretty cool hearing about. Davey Hendricks getting a pull from Ethan. We got some guys out there. Mr. Malarkey's out there qualifying. But when you get a chance, go ahead and check him out. Connor, why are you not racing Mr. Connor? Oh, that's not Connor. That's not right Connor. Yes, those. I'll pull that back up real quick for you guys. Someone's qualifying. The 6 in yellow are locked in. Also, the 6 in the yellow they're in order to a point. I mean, Davey is the current points leader. Let me do that. I'll tell you right now. Standing. There we go. So your lowest winner in the playoffs is Malarkey in 7th. So Ethan's actually sitting 6th in points. But since not Malarkey, Barkley, my apologies. Since Barkley won, no, my bad. Medlin's 7th in points. Ethan's in 6th. Barkley is 2nd. Morris is 3rd. Angel is 4th. But I just show it based off the wins they got. So if they all, for example, the drivers you see with 1 win, that is in order of where they're at in the standings. Actually, no, it's not. Barkley is in 2nd. I gotta fix that. Barkley would be in front of Morris, so Morris, Greg, Medlin, that's in correct order. Gotta fix that. Whoops. Ooh, wheel. Alright, anyways. Qualifying is done. Let's go ahead and go over our official starting lineup for this relentless style endurance race. Pretty long. 300 miles is a long. 200 lap, 300 miles is a long distance. We got Davey Hendricks getting that pole. Ethan Funny getting outside pole. Just barely missing it. 7/1000ths of a second for Ethan at 35 machine. Matthew Richmond, Justin Barkley, row 2. Row 3, Jeff Medlin, Andrew Kolb. Row 4, Zach Bucher, Tim Harmon. Alan Kuhns and Dakota Orndorff, row 5. Mr. Tony Frey and Chase Walbang, row 6. Matt Forth, Brandon Park, row 7. Row 8, Justin Malarkey, Angel Hernandez. Angel's starting way back here. That's kind of surprising. John Neidig, Bowdinger, row 9. Josh Van Gore, Greg Rogers, row 10. John Fassmitter, Ed Morris Jr., row 11. Jordan Miles and Stephen McComas, row 12. Pointer is not racing. Chad Williams is in row 13. And then Morris Sr. and Swervy Gervy round out your field in that final row, row 18. You see a bunch of patriotic schemes going on here tonight. We'll get going and we'll kind of get a zoomed in look at all of them. There's a lot out there tonight, so should be interesting. And some of these guys like Gervy and Neidig, they're running more of like a veteran scheme, which is kind of cool. Like we'll look at those once they get a couple laps and they get single filed out. If we try to do it now, it's not gonna look good. Who's the driver you hate the most has a win? If we can get enough people in here, we will. Because what we can do is I can start a pool. I mean, you guys would have to narrow it down to like 2 or 3. I think 3 is the max I can do. 3 or 4 actually. And then we can do a poll about that, but we only got 13 people in here. But 200 laps, stage breaks, I believe, are 50 and 100. Let me double check that. They are 50, 50, and 100. After this week, we go to Dover. I know Matt is probably really looking forward to that. Make sure you throw it on time this time, Gib. Yes, fuel. So, 100% fuel in the 600 was like 68 laps, and we run 70% here. So I'm thinking 46 to 48 laps on fuel for these guys. This first run will be their longest. So if someone saves and it stays green, they can maybe make it to lap 50, but it's gonna be close. He flies out, and everybody starts getting going here. Davey Hendricks was like really good jump. Ethan kind of got caught sleeping there on the initial green. It is go on green and not in the restart zone. You see Barkley and Richmond going at it in row 2. I'm gonna stumble with schemes tonight because these are not schemes I am used to, so I apologize ahead of time. I think that is Angel Cole back there, right behind Matthew Richmond. You got Tim Harmon and then the Dozer. Round out your top 7. Famous saving is Harmon and Wiggins. You are not wrong. If I was out there, I'd be saving. For sure. Can I? Yes. What do you mean? You just saw what I can do saving fuel Sunday night before Hughes ruined my race. Bringing out that caution. I was 15 seconds ahead of you and I was making it on fuel. Yes, I was! I was right on the money going to make it. No, I am not. I was right on the money to make it. It's Tim Harmon and Ethan Flanagan battling it out for third. I mean, a mile and a half really aren't that hard to save at. They're really not. Especially once you get older tires, you just pop the clutch in as you're letting, like, because you gotta lift going into the corners, especially on old tires. So when you lift, you just push a clutch in, shut the ignition off like you usually would rolling through a corner. And you don't gotta change anything. You don't gotta change how you're driving. You don't gotta change the speed of your car. Nothing. You just turn the ignition off while you're coasting through the corner like you usually would. It's easy to do. Right, back to the race when we go. Busy looking at chat. It really is. It really is. Like I learn stuff pretty quickly. I mean that's just the autism in me. When I find something I like, or if I find interesting, I can learn it quickly. So like saving fuel, I like the idea of it. So I learned how to do it really quickly. Now, when you go to short tracks, road courses, super speedways, it gets tricky to save fuel. It really does. It's possible, but I don't like saving there because then you gotta brake and then yeah, it's no fun. Traffic. What the hell? Why aren't you racing this, Mr. Bobby? I just noticed that. Alright, back to the action though. Maybe you guys get a little bit more single file out and we'll go through the paint schemes. Ooh. Chase Harden rocking a... Oh, I already know who made that scheme. That's... Gib, that's your scheme from last year. Is it not? Is that not your scheme from last season or 2 seasons ago? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll go to Leader Davey. And looks like these guys are single file for the most part. And we'll go quickly through the paint schemes. Let's get a zoomed in camera. There's Mr. Davey. Rocking a nice rendition of a Jordan paint scheme. Kind of like that. Barkley looking more like a Martin Truex paint scheme. Or Austin Dillon, whichever Bass Pro Ship you want to go with. Tim Harmon just isn't patriotic enough. I'm patriotic enough, but I'm kidding. He's rocking that memorial for I think his grandpa. Go back here to Ethan. Only thing I can dog on Ethan's scheme is it's navy blue. So yep. Nope, definitely losing brownie points for me there. Back to Dakota Orndorff. It's so trippy seeing him in the 42 Columbia scheme because that's something Angel would usually run. I'm liking Kolb so far. Kolb's is looking really sweet. You guys are saying in the chat real quick. Alright, going to Matthew. I like Matthew's. It's basic, but he gets the point across. Back here to Mr. Chase. Running Giz paint scheme from 2 seasons ago, right? 1 or 2 seasons ago, I forget. Why did he use blue rims, though? Oh, I guess it looks alright. Back here to the Dozer. Ooh, I like what he did with the number on his. That looks pretty cool. Back here to Bucher. That is pretty cool. Oh, that's really cool. What's that on the front? Is that an eagle? That's really cool. I like the faded soldiers in the background, the flag, the We the People. Oh, and then the other side's right, the right side's red. That's pretty cool. Mr. Andra running. Yeah, now that we can see all, I really like Bucher's. I'm gonna hold on a second. I'm gonna go back to his car and see if I can't get better angles on it. Let's try to get rear chase here. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know if I can get the right side of his car. Maybe a quick glance right there. Not really. I like the Angel. What about Dinger? What's Dinger running? That was pretty cool too. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the chrome at night yet, though. I mean, it's growing on me. I wasn't a big fan of it at first. And Morris Jr. rocking his usual. Mr. Canoes rocking his usual. Matt Forrest has a really cool one. I saw his during practice. Like, dude, that one was awesome. Oops, wrong chase. Oh, that's awesome. He has the license plate in the back. Fighting with Greg Rogers right now. The eagle in the front. That was pretty cool. I like that one. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Josh first attempt at a scheme? Oh. I'm over here going through schemes, so I can't really. I'm gonna yell at Malarkey later. So Notting is one of the first guys I was talking about. What the heck happened to Gervy? He's already out of the race? What the hell, Gervy? Alright, anyways. So Notting is rocking a DAV scheme. It's another program out there for veterans. If I'm not mistaken, they do a lot with housing and stuff like that. I might be way off on that one. I'm not too familiar with that program, but I have heard about it before. Tony Fry still running his. Oh no, he's running a good wrench scheme. That 6 looks really cool the way he did it. Unless he found it that way. Mark's running his usual. Oh, that looks cool too. He actually did a really good job getting all the lines to line up right too. That looks sweet. Comus. That's the paint team. Coors Light. Or Coors, hell yeah. I think Wiggins is rocking his usual. And actually, while we're back here, you mentioned give Wiggins and Fastman the one saving, and they're the two holding up the end of the field. And Senior. So I'm not sure what happened to Gervy. We'll have to go back to his. We'll go back and look at his last lap and get an idea what his scheme looks like. I liked his. It has that army tan to it. Not necessarily patriotic, but it's dealing with soldiers. He has the Palmia logo there. What's going to happen to him, though? He haven't. Oh, he's having difficulties with something. He's way. Oh yeah. He's having problems with something. All right, back to the live action we go. Let's actually watch some racing here as Hendrick's still leading the way. Barkley hot on his tail. Trying to find my damn drone cam. There it is. And you see further back, you got Harmon, Ethan, Barkley going at it for P3, or P2 I should say. Right behind him, you got the 42 Dakota Orndorff. 3 wide corner exit. Matthew Richmond looking at the inside of Andrew Cole. Now looking the inside of the 42 of Dakota. Richmond starting to make some big moves here early on. Here comes Chase Harden trying to follow him in suit. Couldn't quite do it. Yeah, Winning Warriors is another great program out there. I try to spread word more about this program because I feel it's veteran suicide's more overlooked than anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doing the Warrior Project is a great program, but I feel like they get more support and more publicity than Mission 22 does. I mean, if you really ask me, mental health as a whole, I mean, it's yeah. That's all I can say about that. Like, mental health as a whole is just overlooked completely. And we got a good battle going on. I think this is for second. Davies. I want to think Davies pulling away. Maybe he's pulling away a little bit. Tim Harmon. He might be. He might be holding up the field here. Because how hard is the pass at Charlotte? Oh, that's right. You're on vacation. You should have done it, dummy. Like, you should have got with McCombs ahead of time. But hey, man, you got another rig? I'll bring my pedals and steering wheel. Oh, I would have done. I don't know, man. 5 races to go, I think. I'll have to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, counting this race to go to the playoffs. I mean, every little point matters. They're still going at it. Oh, Ethan, the first taker down pit lane. He's going to cut this stage in half. Try to get some stage points here tonight. Looks like we got Tim Harmon coming down this time to pit. He does. Bucher's coming in this time to pit. Canoes already came into the pit. Some guys splitting the stage in half, and some guys might try to run it long and save their set of tires. I mean, 100 laps. 200 laps total, but 100 laps in that final stage. I want to see if these guys had 5 extra sets of tires. Move. Yeah, so 5 extra sets. That seems about right. Alright, he just made his way towards the front, currently running P4. Started all the way back there outside the top 10 and 15th, and he's made his way to 3rd, 4th, working on 3rd as he's working on the 42 of Dakota Orndorff. Who Dakota hard into the outside wall. Well, it took Angel some time. He made his way up here. And I want to say, if they have not pitted yet, Malarkey's starting to make his way through the field. Working on the 88 at Angel Cole. But if they have not pitted yet, they are planning on running this tank dry. Here goes Thorns going low in the 88. Thorns really needing a good week, as he is well out. I wouldn't say well out. I mean, he's 19 out, if I remember correctly. He's 19 out. Oh, so I mean, a solid race here tonight. A solid race next week at Dover could put him right back in the playoff hunt. But I would say if he has like a DNF, not DNF. We don't do DNFs here, but like gets wrecked out early in the race, in any of these last 5 races, he's gonna need to win. Five extra. Oh. Average 33 laps. What are you talking about? What was I talking about for you to say that? Angela, he's running that high line, rolling through 3 and 4, trying to chase down that 00 of Davey Hendricks. 5 extra tire sets, okay. And these two guys, they've been in the class of the field really all season long, so it's no shocker to see them up here running 1, 2, 35 and 200. Davey, though, working with what he can do. It's not working. Seeing what he can do with that air block. That air block, it is a huge thing. Ooh, Davey almost touching the wall there. You probably hear about it all the time while they're racing, air blocking this, air blocking that. It's bad in these cars. It does not take a lot for these cars to get tightened up when the car slides up in front of you. You see Angel here cleared Davey. Maybe no, had to check up there a little bit, rolling through the center of the corner. Davey should have a run outside here as they go down the backstretch. But you get in front of someone and you give them that dirty air, it tightens the living hell out of these cars. See right there, Angel getting a little bit tight right in the wake of Davey's, the air going on Davey's car. Tags the wall, not too hard though. Dak is looking, yes, Dakota is looking very strong right now. Currently running in 3rd. I believe he qualified somewhere up here in the top 10. He did. He qualified 9th. Solid run here for that 42. Now, the field position will get flipped once these guys have to pit. And if, I tell you what though, oh no, Fassbender can't make it. He just pitted. Oh, so if Fassbender cannot make it, then I don't think anyone can. Watch a battle for the lead, and we got another battle brewing a little bit further back. Ed Morris Jr., Greg Rogers, and Dozer going at it. Yeah, but Morris, not Morris. Wow, there it is. Fassbender, he was at the back of the pack. You know what? That might what hurt him, because I don't think he was in the draft anybody, so he was getting a bunch cleaner to that nose. And yes, that does burn a lot more fuel. Barkley's starting to fall back, though. He was up here in 2nd. He's falling back to 7th now. We have another taker down pit road. It's the 33 of Neidick. Tim Harmon flying around the inside, man. That is how much new tires matter here. Really, anywhere we go! That was almost bad for Rogers, Morris, and Canoes. Wow! Got some fresh tires trying to make their way through some old tires, and it almost ended in disaster for a couple of those guys. Bobby, did we not go over this? 50 and 100. Turn your listening ears on, mister. '57 of Justin Barkley. He's coming up pit lane in the time by. '41 is the stage break. Not 41. 50 is the stage break. We are currently on lap 41. Still a lot of guys yet to pit. I forget, did Morrison Park pit? I don't think they did. I think Morrison Park are trying to save fuel. Barkley just pitted. Yeah, I think Morris Sr. and Park are trying to save fuel. Medlin, Orndorff into pit lane. Wiggins still out there. McComa's still out there. Angel Hernandez coming to pit lane this time by. And all these guys pitting here, I highly doubt they're taking tires. We'll watch Angel here. I mean, yeah, you could take tires and have 7 laps on them. I don't know if I would recommend it, though. Angel is changing tires here. Okay. Interesting. Change tires here, take it easy to stage break, and just top her off and go at the end of the stage. I don't think it'd be smart to stay on stage break because I know for a fact, here comes David to pit lane. I know for a fact if you top her off at stage break, you can make it to the end of the second stage. Oh, Jordan Miles has crashed though. Will that bring out a caution? It will. Wow. And that, I don't believe that's staged. That's lap 44. I do not believe that is staged. Jordan Miles having issues. Rex on his own, it looks like. Might have been coming to pit lane. He went to the transition down there. Oh, and the bumps just screwed him over. Dude, I'll be honest. If this is not staged, I don't think it is. If I'm Greg or any of these guys, I'm staying out right here. I am forcing these guys to change their strategy up because with this caution, they should be able to make it on fuel. Yeah, if I'm Greg, Morris, Malarkey, Harding, Cole, McComas, stay out. Do not come to pit lane. Trap these guys a lap down. I mean, if that's me, I would do. Trap the fast guys a lap down. But I mean, if they can't make it on fuel, Malarkey, that's what he's going to do. Malarkey staying out, Foreign staying out, Orndorff staying out, Barkley staying out. Oh no, Foreign's already pitted. See, Malarkey's smart. I think Malarkey knows he can go the distance. Chase staying out, Vanguard staying out, and he's going to trap a lot of these guys a lap down. Because also, what this is going to do... Oh, wow, this is smart by Justin. This is smart. It's trapping a lot of these fast guys a lap down. Because granted, the stage is going to end. So then, whoever just pitted just now, they're going to stay out of stage break, I guarantee it. It's I can't swear, so I'm trying to find a word for it. It's like cruddy move, I guess you can call it, but it's a smart move. So, yeah, there's a lot. Medlin, Knight, Hernandez, Dinger, Barkley all getting trapped. Miles, Forens, Orndorff, they're all getting trapped a lap down. No, I think it'll be 2 laps here. We should get the... Oh, no, it will be 1 lap. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Was running, talking strategy with Richmond here. Hey, I didn't think we want to shootout. No? Yes, it is. See, so there's gonna be two battles going on here. I guarantee it. There's gonna be a battle for the stage win, and I guarantee you there's gonna be another battle for the lucky dog. I guarantee it. I guarantee that's gonna happen here. And it sucks. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I've seen it done before, but I don't know how to put two screens up or two camera angles up. One of Malarkey and whoever he's fighting with, and one of who's fighting for Lucky Dog. I don't know how to do that. I want to say you need two streams, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, well, in that shootout to end stage one, this could get hairy for some of these guys. 17 cars on the lead lap. 8 one lap down. Malarkey, Harding leads the green for one lap shootout. Green flags out. Malarkey with a great jump. Tim Harmon right behind him. Watch out for Bucher. Bucher is on fresh set of tires. He had already came down pit lane, I do believe. Let's go ahead and pull that up while we're watching this. Tim Harmon on some fresh tires. Bucher is on fresher tires. Morris on really fresh tires. Only one lap, though. Looks like Malarkey should have the stage win. How about this? Malarkey battling out with his own number here. The 37 and 73 going at it. But no, Tim Harmon powering through on the outside line. Tim Harmon will win stage one. Malarkey P2. Bucher third. Morris fourth. Harding 2 in the Vanguard. Round out your top 7. At least I thought that was stage. It is. Your lucky dog should go to the 42 of Dakota Orndorff. I'll be right back again. Oh. Alrighty, we're back. Morris choosing to stay out. Gonna trap a lot of guys a lap down. That caution could make or break people's day. Let's go ahead and see if we can't mic up our stage winner. We can. Go ahead and pull up our stage winner up here, Mr. Tim Harmon. What is going on, Tim? Tim, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. My mic was off.
Hey man, what is going on? Crazy move on the outside lane. Gave you that stage win here. Some much needed points for you. I think you're looking outside the playoffs coming in today. No,
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 I'm in
no.
like
You're
7th
well
or
in.
8th.
You're well in. So it kind of cushions your points lead you have on that cut line. Get you a nice playoff points when the playoffs start here in a few weeks. But man, talk us through this race. You fortunately did not pit during that. No, no, you got back on the lead lap before that caution came out, so that kind of worked in your favor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Hold on, man. I was trying to decide if I'm coming in and get fuel or not. Mm, yeah. Hold on a sec.
Are you saying you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save a set this run, and I think I can make it in fuel.
I think you guys
So
can too.
yeah, I can.
I want to say 45 to 48 or 46 to 48 the fuel run, and we're gonna go by green flag racing with 46 to go on the stage. So
Yeah.
a lot of guys coming in topping off. Dakota taking tires for some reason, unless he's a lap down.
Yeah, I'm just topping off real quick just to make sure.
But man, so far pretty good race for you. Getting that stage win, been running up front, been battling it out. You're right there on the tails of Davey for a bit. Looks like you fell off a little bit right before you came to pit lane. Man, talking through this
Yeah.
race and the dirty air these cars are producing. I was talking on broadcast how tight these cars get.
Yeah, I want to run the bottom the whole run, and that's what Davey and Barkley was doing. Barkley was losing some time, so I finally got around him. Um, but when you're running the same line they running, it kind of screws your tires up, you know. So we'll see. It's a long race, so
Man, you got that stage win. You're beating Matt Forens. Good luck the rest of the race.
it's all that matters. Thank you.
High side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's beating Matt Forens. That's all that matters, he says. All right. Should be going 2x2 here this time by. Morris Jr. leading the way. Andrew Kolb outside him. Andrew Kolb on a pretty long drought. Without getting a win. It's been some time. I mean, I don't think I can't remember if he won last season. I don't think he did. I think he was the only guy on that team not to win last season. I might be way off on that. But I do know he did win his first season in Cup. He won a couple times there. So Andrew Cole looking to get back to victory lane. Morris Jr. He's already won this season. So how about Stephen McComas off that pit strategy? He's restarting P4 here. Greg Rogers 5th. Bucher Hendricks in that 3rd row. Parker Frey back there in row 4. And, I mean, no one gained a lap except for Lucky Dog. We went from 17 cars in the lead lap to 18. Lucky Dog went to Ethan. Not Dakota. I thought it would be Dakota. He must have got a 1X or something. Yeah, this definitely turned into a pit strategy race. And, I mean, Angels trapped a lap down. Bassman, Barkley, Medlin, those guys were quick. Not Bassman, Barkley, Hernandez, and Medlin. They were quick earlier in this race. 90 got it somehow? What?
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, East was already on the lead lap. You're right. Miles, oh not Miles. Morris with a great jump there. Rogers and Kolb. I hear some crashing, and there is a big wreck. Bucher is involved. Tony Frey involved. Chase Harding involved. What the world happened here? Oh, McComas just didn't go. And then Bucher got turned by his teammate, the 41. And it is just calamity corner going on right now. Bunch of cars involved in that wreck. I don't see a lot of big damage on these cars, though. Let's check if there's any meatballs. Bucher, Wiggins, the only 2 meatballs out of that wreck. Go back and watch it from the chopper point of view. As everyone's just trying to get up to speed, and McComas, I guess he couldn't find the gas pedal. This is the checkup here. Watch Malarkey in that purple and bright blue car. Dive low, barely make it through this. Wiggins, pretty hard impact to that wall right there. Bucher gets squarely hitting that right rear, and I'm pretty sure that's what his meatball is for. As Tony gets hit in the right rear too by Chase. And we're trying to find where to go here. Richmond, pretty hard impact on that left front of Bucher. He's get hit by Matt. Jordan Miles spinning out. Go to Orndor spinning out. Everyone else checking up in time for the big wreck. Why am I not surprised? Are you talking about someone not going on a restart? Yeah. Oh, Fastenbender will be a lucky dog here. 19 back on the lead lap. Bunch of cars down pit lane getting some damage fixed. Well, that sucks. A lot of fast guys took it on that wreck. $95 for the win. Man, I can't catch a damn break. Man, did you? I don't think you got. Did you get meatball from that? Oh gosh, yeah, you might. Did you? No. 7 minutes. That has to be all left front damage then, because yeah, maybe your toe is bent in a little bit. I mean, you know the saying when you run back to squirrels. So, just saying, Matt. That's 2 weeks in a row. A mistake by him has cost you a good finish. I'm not trying to stir the pot, but I'm just saying. This thing next week's Dover. As long as you don't step on it on the initial start of the race, you have a good shot to win. Yeah, because the 70 didn't go. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be stirring the pot. I'm surprised Park in the pit. Park has some decent amount of front end damage, and he doesn't go again. I don't know if he's restarting in the wrong gear or what, but he's just not going on restarts. Look at the gap between the Steven and the top 4 when they enter turn 1. That is like, that's insane. Brandon Park has a lot of front end damage actually on the nose. Going back further, you got Morris leading the way. Davey and Gray going after P2, and here comes that bright purple and blue machine of Justin Malarkey. This man, I used to crew chief for him. He can never figure out how to qualify, but you give this guy a long run, and he'll find his way to the front and be battling for a win. And Malarkey, one of the guys that's like in a must win right now. And that's if he meets the amount of stars. I don't think he's even met the amount of stars he needs. He might have. He's going to meet 80% of the races. Where's he at in the standings? Oh, no. No. Even with a win, Malarkey. Maybe. 6 races counted. Out of 9. You got to race 80% of the races to make it. Oh, let's see if Malarkey qualifies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14. So he's gonna be 3 of the 14. He might make it. No, he'll be 1 start short of making the playoffs. Off if he wins. You have to run 80% of the races for you win to count. And he'll start 11 of the 14 races, and that is 78%. Oh, he's literally 1 start shy. He's missed 3. He has 6 races counted of 9. Yeah, so he's going to finish with 11 starts. Rounded up. I mean, I think that falls on the Cup admins at that point. I mean, he has to win first. You're nice, okay. I believe when I say I can't watch Morris. Morris is Blinky McGee up here. 0-0 David. Let's go back and watch second. What is the percentage with the 1 less race? What do you mean? Oh, if he does 10 out of 14? %71%. So about 7% a race. Yeah, I mean, Greg Rogers making his way around. Mr. Davey Hendricks, Justin Malarkey, though, currently running second. Malarkey, he has won this race at Pat. Ooh, Moore's touching that apron there. He's going to allow Malarkey to run here. Malarkey, I want to say he's won this race in the past. Maybe before we switched leagues. I do know I threw a race here. Threw away a race for him here by forgetting to add fuel. My first time crew chiefing for him. So, he used them all up. He's only started 3 races, but he has 6 races counted. But yet again, I think Malarkey, as we got Rogers working on Morris Jr. here, I think he had like some moving stuff going on or something like that, which is why he couldn't make the starts originally to start the season. So I'm pretty sure if he does win one of these next 5 races, I'm pretty sure Tony or Barkley will let him race the playoffs. But I would have to get with them when I do my points if he wins. Currently leading the way though. I mean, we still got a lot of racing to go. We still have over 100 laps to go. A lot can happen there. And I'm pretty impressed with how Park's doing back here in 5th. Even McComas sticking up with you guys in 6th. Doing a phenomenal job here early in this run. Working on the outside of that 41 now. Squeezing them down a little bit and come out of turn 2. Brandon Park with that really caved in nose on that Ford Mustang. Really surprised Park did not pit there. Here pretty soon he might start falling back a little bit more than he wants to. Now McComas has made his way into 5th. Your stage 1 winner, Tim Harmon, running right behind him in 6th. Angel Hernandez will be your first guy who is a lap down. But just behind him, you have Justin Barkley, another guy a lap down. So that is your battle for the lucky dog. If we do see a yellow, well, I think Jordan Miles is a lap down too. He is. So these 3 right here, all 1 lap down. These 4 actually. Oh, there's so many fast people lap down. That's crazy. These guys are literally running right behind the 7th place car. And they're a lap down. All 4 of them. From Angel, Barkley, Miles, and Bodinger. It's not just so many fast guys. When you look at Tony, he's a lap down. Currently running what would be, I think, 10th or 11th right now. Running right in front of Nidic, so 12th. You look at, where the hell I saw? Medlin. Medlin's up there towards the front earlier. He's a lap down. Like, not just so many people, so many fast guys are stuck a lap down. And a lot of that's because Justin Malarkey. It was kind of a dirty move, but it's a smart move as well. I don't know who in here would not have stayed. Who in here watching would not have stayed out and trapped the guys who you know have a legit shot to win the race a lap down. I would. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying though is what really started that was Malarkey and, like you said, Morris staying out. They kept, I think, Malarkey staying out kept. I think there was 1, 2, 3. There's 3 lap cars between Malarkey and Morris that first caution. I think it's smart. Yeah. They can, with that caution flying, they can for sure make it. We went back green flag racing originally with 46 laps to go in the stage. And 46 is pushing it on fuel. With that caution coming out, everybody in here will be able to make it on fuel. No questions asked. No, I can't either. That's what I'm saying. I don't know anyone watching that would not do that. It's a smart move. More so, getting a great run on the inside, diving in deep. I remember I was crew chief from Malarkey in a Coke 600 earlier this week, or last week. And I think it was fixed. It was fixed. And he was just struggling on entry. He didn't know how these people were dive bombing him so well. And Morris is just taking advantage of that and really sending, not Morris, my bad, Roger sending it in deep there. Oh, shoot, you were right. They didn't pit a stage. Wait, hold on. So Rogers, Morris, Hendricks, McComas might not. I don't think they will make it. Actually, that's 6 laps. Good eye on that Gib. I forgot about that. Keep an eye on those 5 guys right there. I'm looking at the inside of Malarkey as we're looking at the pit strategy right now. Yeah, so Rogers, Morris, Hendricks, McComas. I don't know if they can make it on fuel. And I'll be honest, if I'm someone like Davey, who you know has a fast car, I would say pit now. Pit now. No, I don't know if I can do that. I think you got to stay on hope for a caution, actually. There was several caution laps. There was 2 cautions. You had the stage break caution, and then you had the initial caution with restarting. These guys, you burn about 0.32 gallons a lap here, average. So I don't know. If they can make it, it's gonna be tight. Yeah, I figured there would be. Ooh. Roger's getting a little bump from his teammate back there. Yeah, I figured there would be because I remember in the Coke 600, it was 67 laps to a tank of fuel if it was all green. If you had topped off on fuel and then started a run, that run right there from the time the restart happened after yellow to the time you had to pit was 70 laps. So I was almost positive there's going to be people that could have made that first 50 laps on fuel. Now, I do not believe there is going to be anybody that can just one stop that final stage. Actually, you know, I think people can, because it's not 50 laps. Actually, it's gonna be like it's not 100 laps. It's gonna be like 96 laps on fuel. We've got Harmon and Rogers going at it. We're first. Malarkey into the picture. Morris, Hendricks, your top 5. Oh, Rogers. I don't know if he meant to wash up the track like that, try to give his teammates some room, but he will pancake that outside wall entering turn 1 there. Here comes Malarkey looking to the outside of Tim Harmon. Tim Harmon, Greg Rogers, 2 teammates for high side race and looking to sweep the stages here, but they're going to have to hold off that hard charging Exile Motorsport 37 of Justin Malarkey. Is Malarkey working to the outside of the 21 now? You give Malarkey that clean air, he is probably going to drive away. Malarkey should get a decent run here off the turn 2, and he does. Able to clear the 21 of Greg Rogers. Now Tim Harmon and Rogers side by side. Just Malarkey back to the lead in that clean air as Rogers and Morris fighting him for it. Rogers able to slide him in front of that 07 to Ed Morris. Davey Hendricks running 5th, kind of watch it unfold, and then you got a huge gap back here to the 6th place car of Brandon Park, about a second or so between 5th and 6th. 83 of Vanguard. How about the run he is having here tonight? Looking to the inside of Barkley. Barkley currently, I want to say, is currently your lucky dog. No, Hernandez. Where the heck is Hernandez at? Oh, Hernandez is up here right behind the leaders. Those Orndorff and Dinger. That's what I'm talking about. This is just outside the top 5. You got 3 guys fighting nose and tail for that lucky dog spot. And the question is, they should be able to make it on fuel. I don't see why they didn't come in and pit. Yeah, they'll be able to make it. No, Dinger did not come in and pit. But Dinger should be able to make it on fuel, actually. Back up to the battle for the lead. You got the 73 and 77. Oh, doorbang Morris! Harmon getting into it. Greg Rogers having a lift. Here comes the 00 of Hendricks to the inside. I guarantee you that is a moment when you are screaming in your mic, lift, 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 to your teammates, knowing that it's going to get hairy. Angel Hernandez might try to get his lap back the hard way. He has 13 laps to do it, and I would not be surprised if he does it. Bangor working around Park, moving his way into 6th. Am I on the wrong car? I am on the wrong car. Not working away around the lap car here. Armin and Rogers going at it. Davey into P2. Rogers with the run on the outside here. Here comes Angel Hernandez. He is a lap down, but he is trying to get it back the hard way, the old-fashioned way. Go this faster. He's going to pass Angel. I mean, this battle right here might be more crucial than the battle for the lead right now. Because if this stays green, this is going to be your last chance to get back on the lead lap. No, there's a caution 11 laps. 47 to 42. It's going to be more important than the lead right now. Yeah. I'll be honest. Right now, 10 to go. If I'm Dakota, I am praying Angel's able to get back on the lead lap. Yeah. I think Angel has it. And like I said, if I'm Dakota, you were just hoping Angel can catch the leaders in 10 laps and get around them. And Angel's probably wanting to do that too. He does not want to start behind all the lap traffic after getting a wave around. He's right there. There's the leaders. Oh, whoop, wrong driver. There's the leaders right in front of him. Davey Hendrick going to be looking low on Justin Malarkey. And all this side-by-side battling is going to allow Angel to close in. Malarkey, though, looking to get a run on the outside. Davey going up there and give him a little side draft. Malarkey, though, still able to edge him out to go down the backstretch. Oh! Morris! Rogers get into it. Caution's going to come out. Wow, what happened there exactly, though? Morris kind of Rogers tagged the wall. Yeah, Morris is just coming up, and I mean Rogers is coming down, but I don't know if I could fault Rogers really for that. I mean, you can maybe scratch up to a race, maybe Morris was trying to get a little bit of side draft action going, but Rogers doing a phenomenal job. Kept her going straight. No damage on that 21. Just some track position lost. Now pit strategy should be getting interesting. Larkey leading the way. I would stay out if I'm these guys. I would not take a set of tires here. Angel should be the lucky dog. Alright, so Malarkey chooses not to come down pit lane. We did have some takers a little bit further in the back, but I gotta wonder how many of those guys were getting damage fixed. I know this is talking to Richmond. That's when you hear me mute, that's what I'm doing. I'm talking to my driver. He just came down for damage. Pretty sure Park did as well. Park lost a lot of time right there. He did. There's no smiley face in that front of the Ford no more. Chase probably came down for damage too. I saw a little bit of scuffs on my car. Or that's just a fireworks skib. I never tell that damn paint scheme. Oh no, that's actually scrape marks. I guess he wall banged the inside wall or something. I don't know. I mean, yes and no. Because, so... Oh, that's right. He did get involved in that wreck and restart. I forgot about that. So if I was any of those guys that are a lap down, I might have pitted their tires and stayed on the stage to get back and lead that, but we'll see. No, he had nowhere to go. I remember he got caught up. Will you leave me alone, you damn Let's sell you, I swear. Stupid cat. Barkley's 7 laps down. Did he lose connection? No, he meant. What happened to Barkley? He lost connection? That's what it looks like. Anyways, pretty sure the lights on the pace car are off. They are. So we're going to go back green flag racing this time. Have a battle for the lead, and we're going to have a battle for this lucky dog. We've got back to 19. Oh, we're at 18 on the lap now. Back down to 18, I should say. We have a 4-lap shootout here to end the second stage. Green flag back out. Davey was a very solid jump there. Actually able to kind of hold his own with Malarkey on that restart. And Malarkey went up high to block that run Davey had. Now looking low to give Ed Morris Jr. that dirty air. Here comes Davey on the outside. 2 teammates trying to work around this 37 machine as we got 4 laps to go in the stage. Do I need to go back and watch it? Is it that bad? Here comes Morris on the inside. Here comes Davey as well. Okay, so here's the question. Who up here took tires? First guy on tires, if he did take him, would have been Morris or McComas. Here comes not Davey, my bad. Malarkey back to the outside. Ethan Flanagan, he made his way back up in the top 5. Currently, your battle for the lucky dog. Right now, it would go to Dinger in the 29. I think the next guy went for... Oh, they're 3 wide! Brandon Park, Bo Dinger, Matthew Richmond. 3 wide down the backstretch. Bo Dinger, first car I lapped down. The second car will be Medlin, but here comes the 3 of Jordan Miles. Jordan Miles a lap down as well. They're 3 wide for the lucky dog coming across the line on lap 99. 1 to go in the stage. They get into it right there, going into the corner. Jordan Miles goes down low. Medlin takes advantage of that situation, and he's going past Matthew Richmond. In the meantime, battle for the lead. Ed Morris leading the way. Comes to 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 2. Davey Hendricks side drafts the living hell out of Justin Malarkey, and I think he's going to get it. He will. Hendricks gets P2 in the stage. Yellow flags out. Oh, they're wrecking after the caution. Van Gore into the wall. Yellowhead came out, and they just started wrecking. Now, the question is, did anyone that was in a lucky dog spot get involved in this caution? Let's see what happened here after the yellow. What did happen there? That was weird. I think Van Gordon yanked it hard right to try to avoid Rogers. Did he get some help here by the 70? Yes, he did. That's a major help by the 70. That is a hard hit to the right rear. Goes down, hits Greg Rogers on the side, comes up and absolutely just destroys that right front of his car. Stephen McComas gets into him again. Everyone else able to make it through, so Medlin should be the lucky dog and should be back on the lead lap. But Van Gore, such a solid run he was having, currently sitting P8. Currently sitting P7. He did get that stage point, but I have a gut feeling that is a meatball for that 83, as that right front is doing a full-blown cars ka-chow right now. Tough break for that 83. He got the 4th Street, man. McComas is staying out, actually. He's going to trap a lot more people lap down. Some people might not want to go back and lead lap. He has quite a bit of damage to that front end too from the hit. That was a pretty hard hit to the 83. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay. All right. Who the heck did Morris want it? Morris is not in Discord. He is up hiding in his own. Son of a gun. A lot of people coming back down pit lane to top their cars. Oh. No, those are all lap down cars. Alright, we are back. I went to go grab a drink and I meant to run those ads and forgot to grab them. Steve McComas will lead us back to green here. Brandon Park to the inside. Morris, Davey, row 2. Back here to row 3. Round out your top 6. You got this 37 and the 73. What's it called when you get numbers mixed up? Isn't it like dyslexia or something like that? Because that's what I'm getting right now, looking at those two numbers right side by side. Had to track to the house. What did I miss? I'll let Gib do it again. I don't want to put people under the bus, so I'll let Gib do it. I'll let Gib do it. Your buddy you're visiting needs to learn how to restart. Yeah. Alright, see if Steve's gonna restart here.
Green flag, green flag.
He's missing gears or something. He has to be. He got a launch and then just stopped. Either that or he's shifting really weird. Maybe 3 wide corner exit. Ethan right behind his old teammate Justin Malarkey. They go down the backstretch into turn 3. Malarkey shooting past his old teammate Stephen McCullough. Put him in the wall. Malarkey into the wall. Malarkey around a couple of old fellow teammates there and put one in the wall and dove it deep on another one. They're both exiled. Oh, that's right. Steven is exiled. Why wouldn't know that? He's not in the chat. Oh, Harmon hard into the wall. Off the corner exit. Here goes Alan Canoes looking to the outside. And Brandon. And back to the lead. Davey Hendricks took the lead over from Brandon Park. Ethan Flanagan right behind him. As this kid possibly go green all the way. And here's Alan Kuhns. Has had a very quiet night. Haven't really heard much from him. Been kind of like quietly running just inside the top 10 most of the night. Now working on a top 5 as he looks to the inside of Justin Malarkey. This is the point of the race where you're racing, try to get as comfortable as possible because this could go green for 100 laps. Ethan working on the 41 of Brandon Park here. A little bit of history of Ethan. Ethan won his first race in Xfinity in his first start at this track way long ago when he first came to this league. Back when we were called something else. Ethan has had quite a bit of success at Charlotte. Looking for yet another win. I mean, if this goes green, Ethan's going to have to figure out how to save tires here. A little bit further back, Malarkey looking to the outside of Alan Kuhns, and right behind him, you got Andrew Kolb and Tim Harmon going at it. I love Andrew Kolb's paint scheme. Love it. Oh, Andrew Kolb getting back in Kuhns as we're watching him. Corner entry, Harmon diving in deep. How about Nidek up here running P9? He got destroyed by their own team. Did I miss something? Who the heck is this? Anyways, Harmon and Kuhns going at it for 6. Ethan, he's chased down that 0-0 of Davey Hendricks. No. Don't dox me, idiot. That's not nice. Ethan getting a really good run here, corner exit, but that's one thing he's going to watch out for. Ethan might be quick right now. Give him about 15 laps, but we're going to start seeing Davey reel him back in and fly right by him. Oh, the yellow comes out just as Ethan grabs the lead. Nidek Jr. involved in the wreck. Oh, just going down there and touching the apron a little too much. Slamming hard into the inside of the wall. We're doing a really good job getting around. Just a single car spin. I'll say this Bo Dinger did a really good job here, not only avoiding him, hitting those bumps, and we saw those bumps actually cause a wreck last night, and keeping that car going straight. Lucky Dog should go to the Dinger, actually. A couple of people choosing to pit. I want to say this, I don't think they're getting tires. I want to say they're probably just getting fuel. No, Morris is taking tires. That is a very interesting call. These guys did not run a lot of laps on these tires. Ethan taking tires. Davey taking... Interesting. Andrew Hernandez. Oh, he's back on the lead lap and back in front of a lot of these guys. But right now, your leader is at 93 of Matthew Richmond. Gross. Nidek was doing what a lot of people do at Charlotte, running the paint, and went a little too low. Got loose, spun out. Hey, 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 hey. Talk it out in team chat. Wait. Oh. Hey, you're talking about Bobby's teammate. No? What? You know what? When you're over here, you and Bobby over here typing the story to each other, like, if I could show you my second screen, the top half of Twitch chat gets hidden. So, I'll pull it over real quick, running caution. This little box right here, what I use to control all my cameras and all my cars, it covers the first half of Twitch chat. So I cannot really see it unless I scroll up. So if I'm not looking over as you guys type it out, I miss it. So I'm sorry. Gosh. Yeah, if he keeps swearing, I'm going to put him in timeout. Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. The only thing I do not like about this program is with the camera pack I'm using, I do not have all the cameras, so I gotta go to SDK. I can't with you guys right now. Oh my god, I cannot with you guys right now. I should put that on the rear bumper of all my paint schemes. I should really do that. Where is Nance at? He's not even in the... Oh, no, he has some stuff come up. He took a drop week last second. Last minute. I just might do. I just might do it. And we're going to restart the race with a little over 80 laps to go. Richmond will lead the way. Fastenbender up here in the top 5 for the first time tonight.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Matthew Richmond going really late in the zone. Kind of handed the advantage over to Fastenbender there on the outside line. Fastenbender going to get the run on the outside. Going to have all these guys on fresh tires behind him. I'm kind of surprised they did take tires there on lap with only like a 17 lap run. Oh, we got another yellow. Tim Harmon. Oh no, he was having such a good race too. Tim Harmon, our stage 1 winner, involved in the wreck here. Oh, he just got loose. Hey, actually, you know what? Not too much damage on that 73. He kind of got lucky how he backed into the wall. I really think, we'll rewind this here. I think this contact right here with Rogers saved him. I think if he does not make contact here with Rogers. Oh, and Kolb. Oh my lord. Kolb got super lucky here. Oh, that is almost a right rear into the wall for Andrew Kolb. Wow. Yeah, if Harmon doesn't get hit by Rogers there, I think he's going full speed into the inside wall. He might have been able to save him. I really think that contact saved him. If he didn't get hit in the left rear like that, he was either going into the outside wall or the inside wall. Bobby, what the hell are those supposed to be? Oh, they're eyeballs. Are they? No, what the heck are those? I know they're emojis. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They pop up as it's a circle, and the left half is solid black, and then the right half is has little lines. It's black but has little lines going through it. I don't think it shows up the same on my screen as it shows up on whatever you're typing on. DM me in Discord what it's supposed to look like. Alright, so we got about 80 laps left. Let's talk this out. So here's some people I got my eyes on that can win this race. Ethan, if it does not stay green, I think Ethan has a solid short run speed. Angel has worked his way back up into the top 5. Davey or Malarkey. So let's do 5. Oh, Medlin and Parks back on Medlin's back on the lead lap too. Let's do 5. Let's do Morris. Morris will be the 5th one. Out of those 5, who do y'all think will win this race? I'm just talking what I've seen on speed so far this race. That was number 6, but I would love to agree with you only because I really want to see Dinger finally get a win. He's came close so many times. He just hasn't had the raw speed. I mean, he's been kind of flirting with the top 5 here and there. But the 5 I mentioned, I think, have the speed. Ethan, I think if this race has a 15-lap shootout at the end of the race, I think he might have the speed. But long run wise, it's going to be Angel, Davey, Morse, or Malarkey. I'll say this. I don't think you have to watch the broadcast. Sam Leota, I think, gave the best third place finish interview I've ever heard. That dude, you would think won the race with how excited he was. I have never, ever heard someone so excited to get podium before. But man, that he was thrilled just to get third, and I love that. I love that. He knows it doesn't happen often, and he showed his excitement, which is really cool. I kind of want to see him win now, because I would love to see the energy he had if he won the race. Like, he kind of reminded me of Allmendinger with the interview. Hey, we're going by Green Flag Racing. Fastenbender has the control here and gets a great launch along with Angel Hernandez. Ethan might have missed the shift. They're going to bump from 93 of Richmond as they came across the start-finish line. Angel Hernandez into P2. Davey Hendricks and Ethan Flanagan going at it for third. Here comes Morris Jr. Was working on the outside of Richmond. Something might have happened. He starts dropping like a rock. Nevin back on the lead lap. The Dozer trying to make his way to the front. Angel Hernandez to the lead, though. You're watching guys battle it out for P7, P6, or something like that. A little further back, see at the far right of your screen, you have Rogers and Park going at it. That's just inside the top 10. That is actually 4/10. Angel, though, leading the way. Looks like everyone in the top 8 has single filed it out. Top 9 is single filed out. So your current first side-by-side battle is the 41 and the 21. Morris getting a little bit aggressive on a side draft. They're going down the backstretch, but Park trying to plow along on the outside lane. Oh! Helmet's hard in the outside wall out of 4. Turn for a wall, it'll come up and bite you in a hurry. Still side by side. That's 2 teammates going at it right there. Richmond tapping the outside wall. Killings gets into him. Yes. I forget what wreck it was. But yes, he was involved in a wreck. Oh, yeah, that was the restart McComas didn't go on. Him and Park got together, and yeah, fun stuff. Bangor has he has some strong words for that 70 tonight. Watching the battle for 5th though. Malarkey trying to work the outside. Ethan Flanagan in the meantime looking to the inside of Fastman. This is the battle for second. I don't know. He was running in the lucky dog spot, I believe, or he was a lap down because Jordan Miles spun out in stage 1, trapped a lot of guys a lap down. Ethan Flanagan looking to the inside of Angel Hernandez going down the backstretch. And just out of nowhere, he just blinked out. I think he lost packets. He wasn't involved in a wreck. He just caught the backside of a caution. You know, this drone cam was doing great earlier. Now it's just like, eh. I'll go back to the drone cam. I thought I was a spicy one. Give me Josh, Josh me, give. Oh, they almost doorbait coming off before. Oh, we have met, Ethan. Hey, you leave our head of IT alone, all right? Flanagan back to the lead. He's able to clear Angel here off of 4. Angel might look for the crossover. He will, but Ethan throws the block on him. Going through the trial, they both go through the grass a little bit. Malarkey now working on the 7 of Fastenbender. Oh, I went down there. I made sure Street was muted. I went down there. This race is going by actually a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Only 10, 12, 68, coming to 68 to go this time by. I think autocorrect on your phone corrected you there, didn't it? Yeah. Autocorrect got you. Malarkey is able to clear the 7 of Fastenbender here. Kinda. It's been an interesting race. I'll say that. Miles spinning in stage 1 definitely turned this race on its head for a while. It took some time for people to get back on the lead lap. Angel was trapped a lap down for, oh gosh, 70 plus laps. It took him a while to get back on the lead lap. He's back on the lead lap and running P2. Angel Hernandez, or David Hendrick 3rd, Malarkey 4th. Fastenbender around at your top 5 with Ethan Flanagan leading the race. Richmond gets himself back into the top 5, works around the 7 of Fastenbender. Here comes the 07 of Morris Jr. to the inside. A bit further back, you have Andrew Kolb working on Alan Quint. Ethan's starting to pull away from Angel there a little bit. You gotta be careful doing that. Ethan has a tendency to burn his tires up. Oh, it's getting spicy back there. Chase Hardison in the 3 wide to 3 and 4. For a moment there, 3 wide, they single filed out in corner exit. Tim Harmon make work of Chase Harden. Now working on the 7 of Fassbender. Should be able to clear him corner exit, and he does. Fassbender starting to drop like a rock. Now here's Brandon Parks looking to the inside of Tim Harmon. Dinger as well. Fassbender starting to lose spots and quick. Back up to the lead we go. Angel Hernandez starting to chase down Ethan. That gap was 4/10 a couple laps ago. He has knocked it down to 2/10. Yeah, he was caught up in that stage 2 wreck with the one that involved Bucher and Park. Davey Hendricks working on Angel Hernandez. Ethan washing up the track. Almost opened the door for Angel to get around him. Yeah, he cannot catch a break. It's like me in Xfinity. Cannot catch a damn break. Here comes the Angel looking to the... not Angel, Davey looking to the inside. Mispronounced Buckshot Hendricks? What? The heck are you talking about? Angel Cove starting to make his way through the field though. Looking to the outside of that 93 of Matthew Richmond. Angel starting to fall back a little bit. Was running P2, now falling back to 4th. Malarkey, he has made his way back into the top 3. Flanagan still leading the race. Started to pull away a little bit from Davey, but I think Davey's going to start chasing him down here. Look at him close that gap as they enter turn 3. And exit turn 4. Davey gained almost 2/10 just in 3 and 4 alone. Ethan running the high line, trying to defend his position. He's diving in the corner, and that is like that got to be roasting that right front tire doing what he's doing there. Well, he's arcing that corner. Has to be roasting that tire. Ethan going low this time. Davey going high. Here comes Angel Hernandez back. Fell back a little bit. Now he's made his way back up toward the leader. Fighting with Morris Jr. for 4th. I think that Malarkey looking to the inside of Davey Henderson at 00. Davey though gained all sorts of ground on Ethan out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Davey Hendricks was about to fly past Ethan like he's on new tires. Ethan must have really burnt his tires up as he is going to get passed by both Davey and Malarkey probably here on this lap. Morris Jr. can probably follow right behind Justin. See how Ethan's struggling right now. Ethan and Justin teammates for quite a few seasons. Would not imagine Ethan racing him too hard. Mark is able to get by. Maybe Hendricks back to the lead. And I called it. The 5 I called out about who had a shot to win the race is running 1 through 5 right now. Almost like I can tell who had the shot to win. Further back, it looks like you got a battle going on between Roger and Coons just inside the top 10. This is the battle for 8th. Shut up, Bobby. How many wins do you have in the Fun Series? That's right, like 4. You win on ovals. Shut up. Fuel window should be opening up here in about 4 or 5 laps. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see who is gonna pit when the fuel window opens to maybe try to short pit. Who's just gonna run the tank dry? It's always risky pitting early here at Charlotte because there is a absolute massive bump just as the exit pit lane to the left, and if you do not stay right, you're getting shot up to the right and going for a ride. I mean, the cars drive like they do in real life, like crap, so it makes sense. Davies is starting to pull away from Malarkey here. Rogers still battling back here. He's actually starting to make his way towards the front. When I first went back to him a couple laps ago, he was running, I think, 8th or 9th. And he's made his way up to 5th. Here comes Mr. Dozer looking to the inside of his teammate Brandon Park. Oh. Malarkey able to gain some time that lap on Davey. Pit window will open up next time by. It looks like we actually got a taker down pit lane. Fastenbender already coming to pit lane to get some tires put on. Fastenbender, your first taker down pit lane for some fresh tires. Gonna go a lap down. And Malarkey's starting to slowly close in on that 0-0. Don't look like we have any takers this time by. Actually, they say that Matthew Richmond and possibly Dakota Orndorff coming in this time. 2 takers this time by on pit lane. Like Park and Roger just going at it for position. Where is Park? Oh, there he is. There's been a lot of jousting for position just outside the top 5 right here. Park and Medlin been going at it for a couple laps. Morris Jr., he's fallen all the way back to 8th. Here comes Greg Rogers down pit lane. Now I wonder how much longer Davey, Malarkey, Hernandez, and Flanagan are going to stay out. Here comes Brandon Park this time by. Looks like Harmon and Chase Harden will come in this time by. Here comes Mr. Davey Hendricks in this time. And if you're Malarkey, Angel, or Ethan, you got to come in here. I don't find it very smart to stay out even longer. I know there's always that possibility of a caution, but you gotta stay out. You gotta come in. Malarkey, doesn't look like Malarkey will be coming in this time. What about Ethan or Angel? Angel comes in. Ethan and Malarkey, they both stay out. Something must have happened to Ethan because he just lost a bunch of time there. What happened to Ethan here? I think Ethan's just struggling right now. Here comes Ethan and Malarkey this time. Medlin to the lead. Oh, that was a cool transition. That was really cool. Here comes Medlin. See what Kolb does here. Kolb coming in. What about Mr. Bucher? Bucher gonna stay out another lap. He's gonna get a lap let as well. Oh, that was close for Ethan. But Brandon Park, once these pit cycle, no, Davey will be your leader. Oh, they're almost wrecking. Ethan pulling a William Byron. That's the third time this week we've seen it. We saw it all every series so far this week. Note to self, red is track. So once pit cycles do complete, Davey Hendricks will be your leader. Greg Rogers will be P2, and Justin Malarkey will be sitting third. And just behind him, you'll have fourth and fifth. Here comes everybody else on pit lane. More senior. Bucher, Nightingale coming in this time by. He's going to hand the lead back over to the 00 of Davey Hendricks, working around the Twitter machine. That's what I call that format. I'm going to start calling that the Twitter car. Because it's X, like Twitter. I got spicy for a second. Davey leading the way, has the second lead over Greg Rogers. 4 seconds back is just Malarkey. Behind Malarkey, you got Brandon Park, Jeff Medlin, and Ed Morris Jr. Well, third through sixth, all within about 3 tenths. And you go a little bit further back, Ethan's back there as well. Ethan looking at the inside of the 07 of Morris Jr. You got Brandon Park and be looking at the inside of Justin Malarkey. Rogers has started to chase down Davey. That gap was about a second. He has now brought that gap down about 6 tenths. I think Davey's just on cruise control right now. Excuse me. Doing everything he can to try to maintain the lead but not burn his stuff up so when these guys do catch him. Yeah, I was about to say Davey is saving. I was getting that. Davey knows there's no need for him to push it right now. In the meantime, with Greg Rogers, he is in complete I gotta catch him mode. He is chasing the rabbit 100% right here. Ethan, he has made his way back into the top 3, getting around the 37 Malarkey. To get around the Twitter machine. Well, the green flag stops are complete. We'll go ahead and do one more ad, and we'll come back for the final 25 laps of the race or so. Alright, we are back. Davey Hendrick has brought that lead back to 7/10 of a second. Davey just pulling away right now. Greg Rogers really losing time for 3 and 4 right there. Oh, because he has a lap car goes inside. I think he was trying to get around the 70. I don't think McCombs was fighting him there. Ethan trying to chase down Davey though. It was Malarkey. They've gained quite a bit of time. But I think if they can catch them, their stuff is just going to be about burnt up. One thing I'm noticing is Angel is a lap down. He must have got caught speeding coming to pit lane. He was running up here in the top 5 when that green flag cycle started, and I just saw his name in 20th place a lap down. And if a caution does come out, he's not even a lucky dog. It's going to go to the 70 of Stephen McComas. He's starting to close that gap a little bit, but like Gibb and I was saying, Davey is in save mode right now. Yeah, for sure. No yellows, Davey wins. Absolutely. I mean, Ethan's chasing him down, but I already know Ethan is absolutely burning his stuff up. So, I don't lie. If I'm Greg, I'm getting pretty annoyed with this 70 battling me like this, being a lap down. Whoa. He's still going at it with Steven. Just whoever is doing the trophy this year or award this year for champion, just start engraving it right now. 00 Davey Hendrick, put the grimace on it, call it good to go. Ethan, he has made his way in a second. I don't know why Steven's battling his lap car so hard. Oh, that was close. $22 to go. Gap is 8/10 to Ethan Flanagan. Like we're having a battle for third starting as Malarkey has caught the 21 of Greg Rogers. And watch, Davey's probably already starting to pull away a little bit here. Yeah, true. What Davey's going to do now is he's going to play with that gap. He can do whatever he can to manage that gap. And it's a smart move by Davey to manage that gap. You give that guy behind you a false sense of hope that they're catching you. And it's like, ha, gotcha, I still got a lot more in the tank. He gone. I'm like a freight train. Really watching battle for third, though. Coming up on a lap car, McComas. I think Rogers has seen enough of right now. Markey able to get around Rogers for third for the time being. 19 to go this time by. Running Miles has entered pit lane. Not sure if he is wrecked out or what, but he's been in there for a while. Ooh, Ray going there down a little too low down on that apron. A little bit further back, we do got some more battling for position around the 93 of Matthew Richmond. Dakota Orndorff, Chase Harden back here, battling it out. Chase looking to the inside of the 42. Chasing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse number 5. Able to clear the 42 as they go down the back stretch. A little bit of a kiss there from Dakota. Got Mr. Dozer and Morse going at it. Now they've caught the back bumper of the 21 of Greg Rogers. Oh, that was a bad bump there by Morris Jr. It's all duking it out for fourth. I think they're really going at it. Malarkey, he's actually starting to catch up to Ethan here. Like Medlin should, yes, he'll be able to clear Morris or Rogers here, corner exit. 11 to go, coming to 10 to go this time. Rogers looking low on Medlin here, entering turn 3. Morris all over the back bumper of Rogers there. Bump. Lark and Ethan looks like they might be working together to catch Davey, but I don't know if they are able to catch him. I don't think they would be able to. Maybe. 9 to go this time by. Eight to go. Marking you look to the outside of Ethan here. And 1 and 2. And get the run. Maybe look for the crossover going on the backstretch. No, Ethan's going to stay low. Malarkey can go high here. Just that door to door down the backstretch into turn 3. Malarkey going to be able to get the run here and get P2. Seven to go this time by. Here comes Morris Jr. trying to get himself in the podium. Six to go. And it's about the time of the run. Easton's going to start falling back here. Davey, though, he is on cruise control right now. 5 to go this time by. Davey cruising trying to cruise to his 4th win of the season and really increase his points lead he has. Currently at 83 points to Barkley, and Barkley did not have a good race. Did not finish where he wanted to. He's starting to falling back to 6th now, as Rogers and Medlin able to get around him. 4 to go this time by. Miss Weeks, what's up? What's the raid? Heck yeah! And those are little foxes. Those are cute. 3 to go this time by. Yeah, it's going pretty well tonight. Around 3 and 4 coming to collect the cross sticks this time by. 2 to go. 1.7 is the gap. Your Davey, all you want to see is that white flag. You do not want to see yellow. It's going to bunch everybody up. People are going to take tires. It's going to get interesting. He's around 3 and 4, and he's going to collect that white flag. 1 to go. This time by Morris Jr. hard to the outside wall at the exit 4. Allowing Rogers to get around him for 3rd. Morris pancaked that wall. White flag is out. Yellow will not end the race. Will not bring out a caution. 1-7 back to Malarkey. Davey can push the clutch and just let this car cruise to the start-finish line. Davey Hendrick will win the Mission 22 300 here at Charlotte, get his 4th win of the season, and really add some points to that point lead. It's going to be a 95 point lead. Larky will come in 2nd. Greg Rogers right out your podium. Oh, I see what you mean. Buckshot Hendricks. I get it now, Simone. Tech the 00. Also, I just remember that Davey Hendricks, he's won both Crown Jewels this season. He won the Daytona race and he won here in Charlotte. So Davey Hendricks, 2 for 2 so far, Crown Jewels. Oh, here. Don't join here yet. I'll start off with our race winner, Davey Hendrick, getting your 4th win of the season. I mean, this one probably has to feel a little bit sweeter than the other 3 since it's the longest race. You're 2 for 2 in Crown Jewel. You win Daytona. You win here. I don't think we go to Darlington, so unfortunately you cannot go for 3 for 3.
Start over. It takes me a minute to get from my rig over here. I hate this review. That's not. It ruins the celebration. Because hell yeah, I had to spend 5 minutes trying to find the room instead of doing burnouts. Jesus, but holy hell, that was great.
Well,
Once I had to do burnouts, it was fun.
I was saying, man, this one had you 4th of the year. This one had to feel a little bit sweeter than the other 3 since it's the longest race of the year. You're 2 for 2 on Crown Jewel. You won Daytona. You won here, and you're gonna finish 2 for 2 in the season. Oh no, you're 2 for 3 because I guess we can call Indy another Crown Jewel. I don't think you won.
Yeah. No, I think I was third in that one. Ed got that one. Son of a gun.
Well, I forgot we ran Indy, but anyway, still your 2nd Crown Jewel race win of the year. I remember, what was it, like back in the 90s they did the Winston Million or something like that. If you won all the Crown Jewels, you got $1 million. So if we were going for that, you would come close. But man, what a race that was! You really came to at the end with that long run speed. I thought Malarkey would be able to catch you there a little bit towards the end. I think him staying up that 1 extra lap, or those 2 extra laps, might have cost him a chance to be up there to fight for the win at the end.
Yeah, he called pit, and then I heard car spinning, and Ethan say sorry, so I guess he hit Angel. But I think that made Justin stay out one more lap more than he wanted to because, well, he thought a caution was going to come out. And then once I saw that I had the lead and I had a pretty good gap, it was just about saving tires for like the first 30 laps or whatever that was. Just trying to, have a decent gap. If they start catching me, maybe start downshifting or driving it in a little bit more hard. But hell yeah, dude! This is the sweetest win I've had here in a while. I like you said, this is a crown jewel. This is a long race, and I did not have high hopes for finishing this thing. So this is pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah. And you don't do endurance races, so this is probably the longest race you'll ever do because you don't do officials, so you've never done 600. Or if you have, it's been a while.
I did the 500 like 4 years ago, and I'll never do a race like that again. It's terrible.
So this is the longest race you'll do. I gotta imagine you're probably exhausted. You're probably happy another yellow did not fly there, as it could have grouped up the field. And I'll say it now. Now that the race is over. I know for a fact Malarkey and Richmond would have took 2 tires on that final stop.
It had a caution come out.
Yes, they would have took 2.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I've seen it work a couple times at some bigger tracks in the next gen. I mean I did it at Indy on that last green flag run we had, and it wound up working. It got me a couple spots. And honestly, I probably would have taken 4 on that last stop. So that'd have been interesting.
The only reason I know it would have worked for sure is I was actually crew chiefing Malarkey in a 600 earlier this week, and whenever you're crew chief and you press the space bar, the last thing you click will uncheck. Well, we had came in under caution for tires, and we didn't catch at the time, but he only took 2, and he was leading, so that's why we didn't catch him. He didn't gain a track position. So he's driving along, and he left on the restart, and I'm like, why does he have an extra set of right or extra set of lefts? I go back and watch it, and I'm like, hey Justin, how's your car feeling? He's like, dude, it feels great. What did you do? And I'm like, I didn't put lefts on. He's like, what? So we went 100 laps on left tires, and it did not change how the car handled it at all. It actually helped on our restart.
That's good to know for the future, because I mean, on old time, that was kind of my plan on that last stop, is that I wanted to be one of the first ones in, because I knew even if they had new tires and even if they caught me, it's hard to pass at this track if I keep the high lane. So we lucked out. 160 was my plan. Like me and Morris were 160. We're pitting, hell or high water. This is what we're doing. And then I thought there was going to be a caution because that happened in the first stage. That kind of ruined any stage points I was going to get there. So I was sweating.
Yeah,
I'm usually not the first one to pit. I like pitting later, but
that
it's hard to
caution
pass.
in the first stage should have really flipped this race on its head had we not gotten yellows when we did. Because it
I was a little
trapped
ticked.
a lot of people a lap down. And I'm like, if this race has very little cautions, unfortunately we had quite a few more, but if this race goes with like maybe one or two cautions a cause, it could trap a lot of fast guys a lap down.
Yeah, I had just pit and I was 3 stalls away, and I just decided to drive through. Thankfully, that worked
Oh.
because had I have pit and I would have gone a lap down, and I don't think I'd have gotten that back anytime soon. I think Dakota spent a lot of the race being
Angel
like
did
trying to
too.
get that lucky dog. Yeah, spent a long time a lap down trying to get a lap back, and so I think it sucked because I lost the lead, but it was great because I didn't go a lap down.
Well, like I said, fourth of the season, increasing up points lead probably to damn near 100 points. Like you could probably miss every race the rest of the season and just take your drop weeks and still get the regular season championship, which would be really beneficial in the playoffs because I think we do it the same way NASCAR does it, where the playoff points should transfer around. I don't know.
I'm still cheering for no more playoffs. Give me a
Oh
straight season like
no,
the old days. That's my favorite thing. Because
no, no.
I don't like 1 or 2 races and it's ruined in the playoffs, and that I've never. I mean, even in real life, I've never liked a championship coming down to one race. Like I feel like that's I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm just old, and also because I'm consistent, and that's kind of like my thing. So I like having points add up over a season.
All right, man. Congrats on the win. I'll let you get shout out and I'll let you get on out of here. It's been a late night for you.
Yeah, it is. Thank all my teammates, Primetime, North South. It's a great group. I love running with them. I think some of us had good races, some of us had bad races, but we still chill and have a good time when we're in Discord together. Um, all the sponsors that put this on: Ancient World Gaming for the league, Tailsman for Xfinity, Simrat Market for the trucks. Go use the code RRL Truck Series. Good stuff. Exiled Esports for doing ARCA. All the admins that put this on. It's a lot of work. All the drivers that show up every week. I think we have a good crowd. And you up in the booth, and I think that's it.
All right, man. Once again, congrats.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll put down our second place finisher, Mr. Justin Malarkey. Unfortunately, you couldn't do the two-tire strategy we figured out in the Coca-Cola 600. I know if a caution would have flown, you would have took two, and you were probably praying for one.
Isaac, in hindsight, I think Angel did it at that one stage, and I thought about it because we had like only 5 laps or 8 laps maybe on the tires. I really thought about doing it because I really needed the track position back that I lost from that stage, but I don't know. Hindsight is always, I guess, 2020, right, man?
I don't think Angel took any tires in that pit stop because he jumped from the tail end of the lead lap to the front. I don't think he took tires at all. That was a fuel and go for him.
Yeah, my lefts were only 98%, and I was like, Isaac's he's gonna be up in the booth fuming. He's gonna be like, he should have took two. Would have made it interesting up here. Oh man.
Well, man, he come up one spot short. Unfortunately, just could not chase him down. Davey was just on way better. He had way better long run speed than you did. But you get your podium here tonight. What's another podium here, Charlie? I think like every time we race here, if I don't screw up your fuel, you get podium. But well, man, we'll let you get your shout out, Sam, and let you get on out of here. I know it's late night for you too.
Yeah, we'll definitely appreciate you broadcasting. Obviously, you're great. You follow everything you do there, and appreciate you helping me out in the 600 last Friday. It was awesome, man. We ran that whole race, and we had some great strategy. Came up short in that one a little bit too, but learned a lot to apply tonight. Like you said, Dave, you definitely was fast. Felt like I was able to keep up with him, but just was like a mill of the second off every lap towards the end. And I was thinking maybe pit a lap or two after him and run him down, but I just got to racing some of those guys coming out of the fresh tires, and kind of burned it up, and that was that.
All right, man. Congratulations on second place here.
Thank you.
Let's finish it off with our third place finisher, Mr. Greg. You definitely had a interesting race. You had a little bit of a mishap. I forget what happened, but somehow you got spun earlier in the race. Miraculously kept it off the wall. No damage to the car. You batted your way back up into P3 to the end of the race. You're up there battling for a bit, but looks like you just heated up those tires a little too much and could not contend for a win.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. The spin. Well, first of all, I had a terrible qualifying lap, miserable. And then had to fight my way up, and then I don't know. I don't remember if it was stage 1 or stage 2 that Ed accidentally turned me, but yeah, it was just really close racing with us. And even if I had like crushed the wall, it would have been understandable. Like sometimes you have dumb accidents, sometimes you've got like hard racing, and you know things happen. But luckily, it didn't end the night. And then at the end, yeah, Davey just cooked everybody. Couldn't keep up with them, and yeah, my right front was just burnt.
All right, man. Well, I know I think it's a late night for you. I think you're over here on the East Coast.
That's right.
Looking
yeah.
at 11 o'clock. Yeah, give me a second, buddy. I'm getting called to daddy, getting tucked in, so perfect timing for that as the kids are out of school 6 days late tonight. We'll let you get your shout out in, man. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, just shout out to SVR. It's been so much fun working with them, all the way up from like trucks, ARCA, Xfinity. Do endurance racing. It's just so much fun and it just makes iRacing so much better. So I love having those guys.
All right.
And then shout out to everybody for Memorial Day, and then to you for broadcasting.
You do endurance racing, so this is probably a walk in the park for you because you're used to sitting down for 3-4 hours at a time turning laps.
Yeah, though this is a bit easier too because of the cautions. Whereas endurance racing, the only caution you get is if you fence it yourself.
Not a caution, that's a toe.
Yeah, that's a toe and a sad meatball.
A sad meatball, and then a good lashing by your teammates calling you dumb for doing something.
Yep, exactly. Well, it's actually worse when they say everything's fine. Oh, don't worry about it, man.
No, it's not.
They weren't expecting anything of me.
Uruguay, I got you. I remember last year for the 24, we had I felt so bad. I almost cost us to win. We had like a 20-something lap lead, and I loop it going into the bus stop and destroy the car, and I'm like, I just cost us to win. Thank God we had a 21 lap lead. It got to a point, all the required got done. We got down to like a minute or so left, and I'm like, oh, we're still 9 laps to the good. Okay, we're good to go. I went out there, and I swear I was running slower than GT3, just trying to finish the last 20 minutes of the race with how much was left.
Yes, sir. That's how it's done.
Look,
just take the checkered flag and park it.
Yeah, but congrats on the P3, man, and we'll let you get on out of here.
Yeah, thanks for broadcasting. Long race.
All right, guys, that will conclude my broadcast for this week. After Truxton tonight, I got one more tomorrow night. A short race here, though, surprisingly. It's only 65 laps. That'll be Joe in the ARCA series. We'll be doing that. And then next week, we go short track racing. I know Xfinity and Cup goes to Dover. Trucks goes to New Hampshire next week. And ARCA goes to Dover. So we go from 1.5 miles to Charlotte to some short track temper flaring races next week. We'll catch you all then. Y'all take it easy.